Hello, today we're on the USACO 2015 December contest, bronze, problem 2, speeding ticket. So, what the problem is saying is, there's a road that is 100 miles long, and Bessie is driving a tractor across that, what is it, length? And they'll give us like the road segment. So like it'll be like 40, 50, 10. So that'll be from 0 to 40, 40 to 50, and then no, wait, 0 to 40, 40 to 90, and then 90 to 100, um, right here. And then they'll give us a speed limit, and then they'll also give another three, what is it, cases, like 0 to 40, 40 to 60, and 60 to 100. And then they'll give us the speed limit, no, the speed that Betsy was going, and then see the maximum amount of the maximum amount over the speed limit Bessie drove during any part of our journey. So right here. And then that's pretty much what we need to see. So what we could do is we could create an array from 0 to 100 because 100 is not that big. And let's say from 0 to 40, right? Or 40. From 0 to 40, we'll write 75, right? For each of them. And then from, what is it, 40 to 90, we'll write 35. And then from 10 to, right, from 90 to 100, we'll write 45. And then by, what is it, by using another for loop, we'll check, right, 76 across the whole thing. There's probably a more efficient method, but I think that method's probably going to work because it's only 100 cases. And like, if we put it in, right, and check it, it'll probably be less than 100 when we check it because it wouldn't run the entire thing because, yeah, mm, it's not 100, it's 40, 26, 40, so it'll reach up to 40. So the maximum amount is going to be 100 and 100, right, inside the for loop. So it's not going to go over the time limit, but there's probably a more efficient way. So we could probably start coding. So what we could do is we could do public, wait, no, not public, um, buffered reader, like buffered reader and is equal to new buffered reader new file reader speeding. It's probably something like, yeah, speeding dot in, and then we'll need a print writer out is equal to new print writer new buffered writer new file writer, and then this will be speeding dot out, and then so we could do is import java io dot buffered reader. No, that doesn't work. We could just probably do import. What's like the basic stuff? We can just import this, and I think it covers everything else. So we could do that, and then file reader will be just, oh, it's file reader. Then that fixes it. And then from here, what we could do is we could create a string tokenizer, right? And then we'll go to um through this. So we'll separate it by 40 and 75. So 40, we'll keep it inside, I guess, in an array. We can do that. And then we'll go, as we go through that array, we'll put it into the array with 100. So what we could do is string tokenizer st is equal to new string tokenizer in dot read line, and then int n, that's gonna be the first one. So int n is gonna be the lines that contain two integers. So it'll be describing the row segment, and then and then the, the length and the speed limit. So that would be integer. That would be integer. What am I saying? Integer n is equal to integer dot parse int parse int parse int st dot next token, and we int m is equal to integer dot parse int next st dot next token, and then int. This is going to be the one with the speed limits, right? So speed limits is equal to new int 100. So we'll have 100 of these, and we'll just put for each part, we'll put the speed limit of that part. So if it's like 1, in this case it will be 75. That fixes it. And then int current is equal to 0. So this part, it will be reading that will I'm going to create a for loop, and inside of it it's going to go over this, right? So it's going to go over n, and it's going to separate the speed limit and the length. And I don't think I need this current. I don't know why I added it. For int I is equal to 0, I is less than, and I plus plus. I think I wrote right now current because I was going to get track of the position, right, of the array that we're in, but I realized we don't need that because I does that for us. St is equal to new string tokenizer in dot read line, and then int length segment is equal to, and then int speed limit is equal to this, and then for int 0 is equal to, and j is equal to 0, j is less than segment, and this is because for that entire segment we're going to make that was a section the speed limit. And I realized we need the current to end current because that is a position of inside the array that we're gonna change the speed limit, and n does not. In fact, did that, and I confused myself. So speed limit dot current will be equal to speed limit, and then current will eventually increase, and then that is done with our array. And so we'll need to create, instead of creating another, what is it, an array that goes over speed limits, right? We could just check it for that long. So for int m is equal to 0, m is less than, no, I'm saying I is equal to 0, I is less than m, I plus plus sc is equal to new. Oh, I was repeating myself. I could just do yoink, and then dot segment, and then dot speed, and then for int j is equal to 0, j is less than segment j plus plus int cur is equal to travels is equal to speed limits current, then current will increase, and then here I need to reset current. Current is equal to 0, and then if, and what was it, int answer, so int answer is equal to 0, and then if answer if current is less than speed, right, then, and if, and what was it, answer is less than speed is less than speed minus current, then answer is equal to, no, I could just use maximum. What am I doing? So answer is equal to math dot max of answer and speed minus curve, and then current will increase, and out dot right answer, and then out dot close, and then in dot close, and then this is inside of this, and then inside of this. I think I could just submit it. So if I do that, there'll be an error that there's no file. Where is there? Yeah, what am I doing? Yeah, no such file, and then if I submit this, it's called speeding, and that's source code. Ah, shoot, it's because I don't have an output file. So yes, I do need to add an output file. Other file speeding.in, and then this will also create a new other file speeding.out, and then I'll output this, and then because this isn't line 10, but I don't have an str. What? I don't get it. Oh wait, shoot. I didn't put anything inside the input file. Hmm. So yeah, it prints it out. We have the answer. It just doesn't go in for some weird reason. You know, I mean, I don't know what's wrong. Like, if I could output it right, it should probably go in. And then like, I don't know why it's not going in. Maybe it's because it's I don't know. I'll probably just submit it right now and then see what it does. Speeding, speeding. That's the first one. Open, submit, and then yeah. I don't know why it didn't work in this file, I think. So yeah, this was USACO 2015 December contest bronze problem 2 speeding ticket.